Hey guys, today I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 favorite upcoming book releases in 2023. So, it's another year of more book releases. Yeah, guys, the book industry is just insane, but I love it. I managed to hunt down 5 books that I am looking forward to in the upcoming year, you guys. And yeah, this list is obviously just 5 books that I just chose out of the many books that are coming out, because I'm pretty positive and quite sure that there's a lot of books coming out, like specifically late in the later half of the year, that I'm not even aware of. So yeah, these are the 5 books that I am the most aware of at the moment, and I wanted to make you guys aware of them as well if you've not heard about them and you're interested in them. And I'm going to be reading off of the Goodreads summaries for these books as well to let you guys know what they're about. So yeah, let's get going, you guys. At number 5, Cold People by Tom Rob Smith. You guys, I am really looking forward to this book in particular because it's by Tom Rob Smith, and I previously read Tom Rob Smith's Child 44 trilogy, and I didn't entirely like the trilogy as a whole, but specifically I liked the very first book in that trilogy, Child 44. It's one of my top all-time favorite books. So yeah, I saw that Tom Rob Smith was coming out with another book, totally unrelated to that particular trilogy, obviously, but still, I've been looking forward to him writing something else outside of that world. So yeah, this is what this book is about. And guys, I'm going to be looking down at my computer here if you're wondering what I'm looking down at. The world has fallen. Without warning, a mysterious and omnipotent force has claimed the planet for their own. There are no negotiations, no demands, no reasons given for their actions. All they have is a message. Humanity has 30 days to reach the one place on Earth where they will be allowed to exist, Antarctica. Cold People follows the perilous journeys of a handful of those who endure the frantic exodus to the most extreme environment on the planet. But their goal is not merely to survive the present, because as they cling to life on the ice, the remnants of their past swept away, they must also confront the urgent challenge. Can they change and evolve rapidly enough to ensure humanity's future? Can they build a new society in the sub-zero cold? Yes. um, like I said, I mean, I'm really mostly excited about this book because of Tom Rob Smith, since I have enjoyed him previously in the past, and this sounds pretty compelling. Some alien force, it sounds like, come down to Earth, wiping out humanity. Hey, you gotta go survive in the Antarctic. Why? Who wants to live in the Antarctic of all places? But it sounds like that's humanity's only hope, you guys. I'm here for it. At number 4, A Mystery of Mysteries, The Death and Life of Edgar Allan Poe by Mark Dolwidziak. What a last name. I'm sorry, guys. I'm probably butchering his last name. If anybody knows me, I am a fangirl of Edgar Allan Poe. You guys, I freaking love Edgar Allan Poe. His poetry, his short stories, whatever. I love it. And just his life story in general is just so interesting and compelling too. So yeah, this is actually a work of nonfiction, you guys. And yeah, I don't think I have ever had, when I've done these top 5s in the past for my upcoming favorite releases, I seriously don't think I've ever had nonfiction. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had nonfiction, so this is new. It is a moment shrouded in horror and mystery. Edgar Allan Poe died on October 7th, 1849, at just 40 years old, in a painful, utterly bizarre manner that would not have been out of place in one of his own tales of terror. Very true. What was the cause of his untimely death, and what happened to him during the 3 missing days before he was found, delirious and in great distress, on the streets of Baltimore, wearing ill-fitting clothes that were not his own? Mystery and horror. Poe, who remains one of the most iconic of American writers, died under haunting circumstances that reflect the 2 literary genres he took to new heights. Over the years, there has been a staggering amount of speculation about the cause of death, from rabies and syphilis to suicide, alcoholism, and even murder. But many of these theories are formed on the basis of the character we have come to associate with Poe. Also very true. The gloomy-eyed grandfather of Goth, hunched over a writing desk with a raven perched on one shoulder, drunkenly scribbling his chilling masterpieces. By debunking the myths of how he lived, we come closer to understanding the real Poe and uncovering the truth behind his mysterious death, as a new theory emerges that could prove the cause of Poe's death was haunting him all his life. Ooh, ooh. I'm intrigued, you guys. I'm wondering what it is. I'm just curious what this author. I'm very curious and intrigued by what research and possibly any sort of evidence he's maybe kind of come through within his research. That could maybe explain Poe's final days and whatnot, the mystery of his death and whatnot, because it was pretty just bizarre. And you guys, another nonfiction book on this list. What? Oh my god. And this is Spare by Prince Harry. You guys, yes, Prince Harry. This is probably one of the most highly looked forward to books of the upcoming year, if I'm not mistaken. I think this book is on just about everybody's list. And not just people who like and support Prince Harry, but also people who have been really irritated and aggravated with him and just despise and hate him at this point. This book, it's on everybody's radar. People who love him, people who hate him, people in the middle, who are kind of divided, because that's where I'm at currently. I'm kind of in this middle zone of like, I don't know what to feel about Prince Harry at this point, you guys, because I used to be on the spectrum of loving Prince Harry, and I've been kind of slowly getting a little mildly upset with him and some of the choices and decisions he's been making. So yeah, this book is definitely going to be one of the most highly looked forward to of the year, probably one of the most talked about books of the year, most likely. And I feel like it's the type of book that, like I said, love him or hate him, and his relationship and marriage with Meghan Markle and whatnot, no matter what end of the spectrum you're on, I think this is the type of book that everybody wants to read to form their own opinion, since I think a lot of people are going to be talking about it, because it's going to be all over the news, you guys. It's certainly going to be all over the news. So yeah, I don't think I really need to give any sort of plot synopsis for this. It's a biography or memoir, however you want to look at it, that Prince Harry is putting out, talking about his life with his family and his relationship with his wife Meghan Markle and all that, and his current life, his future life. I'm sure he's going to be covering all of it. I am definitely highly intrigued about this book, you guys. I can't wait. At number 2, Silver Nitrate by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. Yes, another Sylvia Moreno Garcia book, you guys. Yes, I'm loving it. And I love the synopsis of this one, you guys. Let me read this one to you. I think the character's name, her name is pronounced Montserrat. Montserrat has always been overlooked. She's a talented sound editor, but she's left out of the boys' club running the film industry in 1990s Mexico City. So yeah, this is taking place in the 1990s, you guys, yes. And she's all but invisible to her best friend, Tristan, a charming, if faded soap opera star, yes, though she's been in love with him since childhood. Then Tristan discovers his new neighbor is the cult horror director Abel Ureta, and the legendary auteur claims he can change their lives, even if his tale of a Nazi occultist imbuing magic into highly volatile silver nitrate stock sounds like sheer fantasy. Good Lord, that was a sentence. The magic film was never finished, which is why Ureta swears his career vanished overnight. He is cursed. Now the director wants Montserrat and Tristan to help him shoot the missing scene and lift the curse, but Montserrat soon notices a dark presence following her, and Tristan begins seeing the ghost of his ex-girlfriend. As they work together to unravel the mystery of the film and the obscure occultist who once roamed their city, Montserrat and Tristan may find the sorcerers and magic are not only the stuff of movies. Oh, this sounds so good. 1990s Mexico City, some sort of cursed Nazi film or something? Is that what I'm led to believe? Something like that. Yeah, this sounds all sorts of great, you guys. I'm really looking forward to this. And my number one most anticipated book of 2023, this is Let the Dead Bury the Dead by Alison Epstein. What was it? 2020? Back in 2020, I read Alice. No, not 2020. It was just in 2021. Yeah, in 2021, I read Alison Epstein's A Tip for the Hangman, and that ended up being like far and away my favorite book that I read that year. It was like number one on whatever list I was making for the year for books. So yeah, I have been highly looking forward to another book by Alison Epstein. And yeah, the last time I looked, Goodreads did not have this synopsis up on their webpage. So this synopsis is coming from Alison Epstein's like official like author page or whatever. So yeah, this is what this book is about. It's very vague, you guys, very vague and mysterious, but I am all for it. It's described as being a historical novel in which the arrival of a mysterious woman at the 19th century Russian court divides the second son of the Tsar and his lover, a captain in the imperial army, when one of them believes her to be a creature out of myth, setting all three on a collision course with a revolution. Yes, you guys, I am all for this. Imperial Russia. There's like a gay romance going on in here. And yeah, this creature, this woman, this creature out of myth. I think I saw another synopsis somewhere else that was suggesting that maybe she was like a siren or maybe a mermaid. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, like I said, this is a very vague, mysterious plot synopsis. I'm here for it. Either way, I'm buying it. So you guys, that is it for my top 5 most anticipated books that are coming out in the year of 2023. In the comments below, what books are you guys looking forward to in the upcoming year? And yet, any of the books that I had listed in this particular video, are you looking forward to any of these? Are you just aware of them for the very first time? Just let me know. So that's it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this video, you may like these other videos. Bye guys.